And on Monday the 12th, I will be going to the pub myself and cautiously but irreversibly raising a pint of beer to my lips. But if the variant is significantly more transmissible, we're likely to face some hard choices.
Cheers to you all. Cheers, everyone. We have identified a new variant of coronavirus, which may be associated with the faster spread in the southeast of England.
But I must be frank with you, we're already seeing worrying rises in some parts of the country. Kent is still seeing rising infections. These areas will enter a new tier 4, which will be broadly equivalent to the national restrictions which were in place in England in November. But we now have a new variant of the virus, and it's been both frustrating and alarming to see the speed with which the new variant is spreading.
And because of our extensive genomic sequencing, we've identified cases of the new variant first identified in South Africa and that one that was first identified in Brazil. And further scientific work is underway to understand more about these variants. But in the meantime, it reinforces the critical message that we must be cautious. For all of us, our response must be extra careful. We mustn't let a new variant undo all of the good work that the vaccine rollout is doing to protect people.
I will make a statement on the roadmap that will guide us cautiously but irreversibly towards reclaiming our freedoms while doing all we can to protect our people against COVID. At every stage, our decisions will be led by data, not dates, and subjected to 4 tests. And fourth, that our assessment of the risks is not fundamentally changed by new variants of COVID that cause concern.
Finally, I want to turn to a different subject. The 6 cases of the variant of concern that was first identified in Manaus in Brazil, that we have identified here in the UK, 3 in Scotland and 3 in England. We're putting in place surge testing in South Gloucestershire as a precaution, and I urge everyone to remain vigilant. But for now, tackling this disease rests with every single one of us. It's important to remember that no matter what variant it is, COVID spreads in the same way through social contact between people.
And the net result of your efforts, and of course of the vaccine rollout, is that I can today confirm that from Monday the 12th of April we will move to step 2 of our roadmap. Reopening shops, gyms, zoos, holiday campsites, personal care services like hairdressers, and of course beer gardens and outdoor hospitality of all kinds. And on Monday the 12th I will be going to the pub myself and cautiously but irreversibly raising a pint of beer to my lips. Since I spoke to you last Monday, we've seen further clusters of the B1617.2, the variant first observed in India. We believe this variant is more transmissible than the previous one. In other words, it passes more easily from person to person, but we don't know by how much. I'm told that if it's only marginally more transmissible, we can continue more or less as planned. But if the variant is significantly more transmissible, we're likely to face some hard choices.